Hola, buenas tardes, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos a otra semana de Español 101. Espero que estén aprendiendo mucho español, que estén practicándolo. Hi, welcome to Spanish 101. This is Professor Che. How are you? In this short video, I'm going to talk about this week's assignment and also some important reminders. So please watch it thoroughly from the beginning to the end. Let me start out with this week's assignment. If you've opened the Supersite account, you've noticed that um, there are 68 new assignments that you need to complete by this coming Sunday. And these assignments are divided into 5 different sections. As always, you'll start out with vocabulary, and in chapter 3, you'll learn a lot of terms related to family. So you'll learn how to say mom, dad, cousin, uncle, aunt, etc., etc. And the next section will be pronunciation, and you will have to record your answer. And please keep in mind that in order for you to get full credit, you have to record what is the correct answer. And it's not very difficult to get full credit on these recording activities as long as you check your recording with the native speakers. And if you don't know how to do that, please listen carefully. Once you complete the activity with your own answers, instead of submitting it, you will click the Save button on the bottom of the screen. Once you do that, it'll take you to the next page where it'll give you an option of reviewing your recording with the native speakers. And obviously, the native speaker will say what's the correct answer. If you see or hear a discrepancy between yours and that of native speakers, you know what to do. You have to correct yourself. That way, you don't have to pay the penalty for recording the wrong answers. And also, you'll learn from your errors. You'll know that the correct answer is different from yours, and you can fix those errors before it's too late. So please make sure to take the time to review your answer and compare your answer with the correct one. After the pronunciation, you'll be taken to the next section, which is cultura, and you'll be given some cultural reading assignments. If I'm not mistaken, there are 2 or 3. You'll learn about Spanish last names, different concepts about the Hispanic culture related to this theme, family. And there is 1 or 2, I can't remember exactly how many. I think it's only one activity where you have to do a little research and write your opinion based on what you found out. When you do this activity, you don't have to write in Spanish unless you feel more comfortable using it. You can write in English using your own words, and you don't have to write 500 words. Okay, you can be precise, and you can still express what you think about the given topic. So again, using your own words, you need to uh, provide your answer and make sure that it's an academic writing. Make sure to write something that's grammatically correct and respect the punctuation rules. The next activity will be the grammar, right? So you'll have noticed, or you've noticed already, that estructura stands for structure, which means grammar for our class. And you'll be asked to learn the first 2 grammatical points, estructura 3.1 and 3.2. On 3.1, you'll learn the descriptive adjectives. And the tutorial video that's embedded in Supersite, it's very thorough and good. It has a lot of information. So I strongly recommend that you watch it before you start any activity. You've noticed that our grammatical activities are pretty mechanical sometimes and technical. So there are, very specific things that we are looking for. Doesn't matter how fluent you are in Spanish, if you don't know exactly what we are talking about in the grammar, then your answers will be all marked wrong, and then that will be very frustrating, right? So make sure to watch it thoroughly, take notes, as if you would, if you were sitting in a lecture room. You'll take notes, and you should do that while you watch this video. If you skip the tutorial video section, then most likely you will be stuck in many of the homework assignments. Okay. After that, you will also learn about the adjectives of nationality, and you'll learn how to say I am Canadian, I'm Chinese, we are Ecuadorians, things like that. And again, the tutorial video is very thorough in covering these two types of adjectives. The first one, descriptive adjectives, and the second one, adjectives of nationality. So watch the video, read the textbook, and take notes. I also have made available some YouTube videos. I'll send you the links right after I post this video on YouTube. You'll receive some emails with these links. You'll see some lecture videos from me. You'll see me lecture on one of the grammatical topics, and I also have made a YouTube lecture from a different teacher for you to watch it if you need additional, resource, okay, to learn the concepts. After the first point, you'll be moving on to the next point. Estructura 3.2 will present what we call the possessive adjectives, and what they are is in English: my, your, our, their, his, her. These adjectives are used to indicate people's possession. Okay. These are not tricky grammatical concepts, but there are details that you should learn. So again, the tutorial videos are very good, and also I filmed myself on this grammatical topic on YouTube. So watch the link that I'll send you today, okay? I have some comments about your recording activities. And I have mentioned that some students are recording the wrong answers, and because of that, they're getting penalty. And please take the time to go through the correct answers. And if you recorded something that's incorrect, then take the time to correct yourself. Last but not least, I have replied to your oral presentation topics. And some of the topics have been approved, others not yet, because I need further information to figure out if it's appropriate or not. So please go on Blackboard and check my comment. If it says it's approved, okay, then there is nothing you need to do at this point. You just need to do some research about the topic you've chosen. If I requested further information, then make sure to do that as soon as possible, so that I can tell you if it's appropriate or not. Our oral presentation will happen in April, so we still have plenty of time. The more time you have, the more relaxed you'll be, and more information will be gathered by you. So don't wait. Take action immediately. If you have not posted your topic yet, then please do so, and this is very important. You cannot choose a topic that's about Mexico. So no more Mexico. We have just too many. I think 70% of the topics chosen for our presentations up to now is about Mexico. So we want to make sure that we cover other countries as well. So I'm not taking any more topics that relate to Mexico. It can't be a person, it can't be a place, it cannot be anything about Mexico, unless you have really, really good topic that's very interesting. Then you can convince me, saying that this is something that I must approve for the benefit of the entire class. So if you haven't done your research yet, please take the time to do so. And we've read some cultural aspects, we've learned some cultural aspects of the Hispanic world in chapter 1 and chapter 2. And if you find something interesting about those themes, go ahead and do some more research and see if you can develop it. And it'll be a really good way of beginning your research. If you have no idea where to start, then please get in touch with me as soon as possible so that I can suggest some possible topics. Okay, and that's it for today's video. Have a great week, and bye bye. Adios.